When you
Yeah.
say credit, are you talking about like the value that that person has to the distributor or the record label, so to speak?
Yes.
Or
Yes,
okay,
and with fans as well.
so remember something. Even when you're talking about Copenhagen crates or Rap de Winkle, when you're talking about,
So
they're businesses, right?
Yes, yes.
And they fall under the same need that a major record label has. They need to make profit to continue.
True.
So it's much more difficult for a small label to take risks and chances than it is for a major record label who generally doesn't take a lot of risks and chances, right?
Yes.
So when you find yourself kind of in a very specific niche of an underground lane,
Yes.
a lot of times you have to build that. And it's not until you create your own wave that people are willing to give you that opportunity.
hmm
So, if you find a way to drop an album and you pay for it, you get it done, cut, and it sells fast, that's going to tell Dope or somebody, oh shit, we can fuck with that. It's an investment that's going to
let's
be
get with
safe.
Lukey. Yeah,
It's not typically the
absolutely.
style that we would do, but he has a fan base.
You just said the
So
key word too, man. Safe. They gonna go with you, or they go with the
There
safe
you
yeah,
go.
bets.
no
They
Safe,
go
one no one
based
can
safe
off
bet,
afford
of
to
bet.
no one can afford to have a flop.
no, not right now. Not coming
So,
out of pocket in this
And
when
global
that's
recession.
when
and
Mickey
that's the
Diamonds is selling out in an hour,
Huh, didn't he?
then record labels like, Rap de Winkle and shit are probably going to reach out to somebody like that because they're like,
Absolutely.
dude, we know we can get shit done with that.
The Abyss Podcast, hosted by Lukey Cage with Carl and Primo Jack. You know what I mean?
yo. Anyway, episode 55 the Abyss Podcast. We here. Shout out to Old Man 80s the last time he was on the joint. I want to say that was a great interview.
Super
Yeah,
great.
Yes. Yes, it was
yeah,
incredible.
yeah. I'm gonna unpack my records and show y'all that record right there that I got that joint Future Wave Old Man 80s. You know what I'm saying? That dude's a cool dude. I like to have him back on the joint. We appreciate you, Old Man 80s. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom.
Repping
Skateboard.
Canada.
So indeed. Yeah. Carl's not biased. Anyway, boom, boom, boom. Hey, pretty much that's a cool shirt you got down there, bro. How you?
My man, I'm good, man. No sleep gang. Just changing diapers, 12 a
Yep.
day.
Yeah.
That's
That's
what it's
right.
all about.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. You okay? He changed diapers 12 times a day.
Well, exactly. You know
He
it.
cool.
He
People. Yeah. What's
bull.
the
You know it.
he boo. Yeah. Well, how's that life though, bro?
Man, I'm loving it, man. I've never been so exhausted, but so happy at the same time, man. I'm really happy that I got a healthy young baby boy, man. He's great. I love him.
Blessings, yeah.
His mother is a champion for delivering him. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man, we making it happen, man. We
Shout
wake
out
up
to
every
mom.
hour and a half,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, it's amazing. Crazy as fuck, yo. Carl, how are you,
Yeah.
bro? How are you, my dude?
I'm doing fantastic.
That's a pretty cool shirt down there. Primo Jab, that
Yeah.
Yeah.
shirt's cool, but yo, I don't know. I
I
think
mean, my
Carl's shirt.
shirt's okay, but
I
yeah,
mean, Carl's shirt's a lot cooler, yo. I
Carl
mean,
got that. Oh, what is that? That's the Abyss
the Abyss
podcast.
podcast shit.
The Army olive, the olive
Hmm.
drab shirt. Ooh, with the anglerfish. Ooh.
But wait, there's more.
But wait.
But wait, pause.
But wait, there's more.
Ain't but wait. Seem like a heavy ass.
Oh shit, the anglerfish on the back. It
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's
And who is
a
that, man?
burgundy.
Is that
Ooh,
our friend A La Preem?
that's AP the Overlord, Allah
The
Preem. Hey, shout out
Overlord. Let me
Allah
bring this
Preem.
up here.
Shout out Allah Preem and
That
Creasy
shit.
getting busy out there in Philly,
Yeah, that
going
shit is hot,
crazy.
man. That shit is hot, bro. Yeah, that shit. Shout out to Dave Proach.
Yeah,
And,
shout
and
Yes.
out
shout out
Dave Approach.
and shout
And
out to
shout out to
E.
E. Odd
Yeah,
Mod
Yeah,
shout out
Works.
E. Exactly.
Yep. Yep.
but
So
E Oddmod.
um we actually
Bro.
have another whole round of merch planned. We're not going to drop it for a little bit. We want this
Nah.
stuff out for a little bit. So you'll have a few more weeks at least to pick up this stuff but once it's gone, it's gone. So this is
That's
limited.
right.
And then we've got another completely different dope drop of shirts and a hoodie,
3D.
and we're gonna talk about some other stuff like maybe some knitted caps or stuff. I don't know.
I
Yeah.
fuck with it. I fucks with it.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, boom. Check it out. This next drop got this shit I called Abyss Gang. For
Yep.
real spitters only, yo. So boom. We might have a phrase on the shirt that some people don't like. Know what I mean? Yeah. So boom, or yeah, I mean boom, it might go for your heart. If you butt hurt, we talking about you. Know what I mean? Word.
Said what we
Yeah.
said, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
We
it
said it
is
with
what
our
it
chest.
is.
Pause,
It
man.
is what it
That
is,
shirt
man.
is lovely as hell, though. That shit came out great. Shout out to E Odd Mod. You know what I'm saying? Boom. That shit looks lovely as fuck. The dots go crazy.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
dot
You know what I'm
said
saying?
it. Yeah. Hell yeah, man.
Also, if you're listening to this shit and listen to it on a regular basis, send
Mm-hmm.
your submission for the album you got with no skips.
No
Yes.
skips. Yeah,
Those
we
are
doing
so
that.
dope, man. It was such a great idea.
Yeah, it
Like
was, Lukey.
Lukey, you nailed that. I love it.
Pause.
And
Great
then
call.
I've I've already gotten a number of them.
Why
We've
you
got
gonna
more
pause that?
coming.
Nail that shit.
Yeah, I know.
That's pause
Unapologetically.
worthy.
That ain't
That's
pause worthy.
pause
Ain't no
worthy.
pause. It's
That's some
relentless. You
ball
gonna
slapping.
get this work.
Nailed it, yeah.
Ain't no pause. Ain't no
Hey,
pause.
once again, I'm not homophobic whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? After play with gay Chris, pause. In basketball, 6'8" nigga. I never seen no nigga dunk that hard in my life. I'm like, damn, that nigga dunking and niggas and dunking and yeah. Or gay Chris brought a different dude to the game every week. He was like, damn, that nigga gay. Huh? Samantha. Word. He was dominant though. Dominant. Shout out Chris. He stayed.
Probably not just on the basketball court. If he had a dude every
Yikes.
week.
I don't know. I don't know who was the bottom or the top. I don't want to know.
Power
You know,
bottom.
low key, his boyfriend was 6'7", and he was like the feminine joint. But they both could hoop, man. Real shit.
Yeah,
I never,
fuck it.
yeah, man. No, not at all. Nah, no, not fucking. Nah, anyway.
Boy, coming
Not
out
having
the
it.
gate.
Low key, if he was on my basketball team on Thursdays right now, it wouldn't be fair. We got so much talent. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom. 6'8", 6'7", 6'7", 6'5", 6'2". I'm 6'1". Sam is 6 foot. Who else we got on the team? I don't know, somebody.
That's some
Could be out
decent
there.
height.
Mhm.
For a rec league. Yeah, but two guys, 2'6", or the 2'6", guys, they're guards. So,
Oh wow. Yeah, that would be a problem.
and then our 6'8" guy, 6'8" white guy, Will, he's our best shooter. And so he like slips the screens like he's gonna roll to the hole and goes to the 3-point line to shoot threes. And like he made 6 in a row one week. I'm like, damn. Bro, I'm glad he's on our team. Yeah, but then our boy if Gay Chris on the team, he'd be in the post working niggas. Balls, man. Word. I never seen nobody dunk that hard in my life over repeatedly. I thought the rim was gonna break. I'm like, yo, word. Oh yeah. But yo, Sauce Heist, you can't fuck with my team. Eddie Kane, you can't fuck with my team. Fee, you can't fuck with my
Just
team.
throwing shots out.
Ooh, shots
Yeah.
fired.
Yeah, the playground is different than a whistle. I see Feeve out there playing. You know what I'm saying? I see you. Hey, yo, boom. Me, Eddie Kane, Feeve, Sauce Heist, Primo Jab, God Bless Beats. That's 6. We got a sub. Fuck it. That's our team right there right now, yo.
Man, we'll run.
Yeah.
I feel good about that.
Smoke Dizza, get your 5, because you can't hoop.
Damn. Yo,
I see you out there. Man,
let's
he be
go.
making moves. He be making moves, but I don't ever see him scoring. It's like El Camino dribbling and shooting the shot and cutting the camera off when the shot goes up. Why did he do that? He missed.
Yo.
Yeah.
Wow, we got a lot of smoke, man. We got a lot
I'm
of smoke
telling
out
you.
here. Mike's Hard Lemonade is
Just basketball.
at it. It is just
Indeed.
basketball though. Hey man, but you know, speaking of you know, Lukey, you bring up a lot of things, man. Competition is good out here.
Yes.
I think it's key towards innovation in a lot of places.
Mm.
Um, there's a lot of people that think they're a competition for certain other people, but
Mm.
they're not innovating. And
Mm.
and I think unfortunately we have a lot of that happening right now in the abyss. A hit dog will holler. Those of you who feel like this might be addressed towards you, oh well, it might be. But I mean, there's been a lot of people that have been coming with a lot of concepts, similar ideas as other people, like taking the low road, going with the
Yes,
path of least resistance and expecting accolades for doing last week's hot shit. It's not gonna work, fam. It's not gonna work, man. People see through your schemes.
they do.
People see through
But
your
Mm-hmm.
techniques. Hey, man, shout out to New Vegas. Shout out to Thousand Words. Y'all are originators.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody who's biting off of y'all suck a dick. Uh, you know, shout out to all the artists who are really doing shit. Shout out to RDRB. I forgot to shout him out one week, but definitely want to shout out his artistic talent. Shout out Dave Proch, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out PQ.
Kip the
Shout out
Frog.
Kip the Frog. God damn Kip the Frog, man.
he
Shout
going
out
in.
that man. Yo,
Kip
he's
going in.
doing
Yeah.
and you thanks, Carl, because you just brought it straight to the head because Seppington, these are
Mm-hmm.
people that are
Sep.
original. That
Squat.
was not a pause, sir. That was
All
not a
right,
pause.
all right, go
Yeah.
ahead.
So no, these are people that have their own original lanes, right? Where they're doing things that have been noticed and not only noticed, but they're being themselves and they're getting recognition for it. But then, as is par for the course, you got certain elements out here that are kind of in opposition to them, hating on them for getting respect and accolades for being themselves. What part of the game is that?
Hey,
Hateration,
who's
holleration,
hating?
hateration,
Oh, I don't even.
holleration
That's the
in this
worst part. I don't
dancery.
even know their names. I don't even know their names. It just be random comments, buzzing through the Reddits, the back streets of Reddit, buzzing through the comments
Real shit.
underneath pictures and everything. It's like whenever somebody will post a post of something, for example, I think Squat Deadface made a post of some picture that he did, right? And then of course there was the obligatory 6 comments down. Somebody underneath was like, yeah, I mean, when are you going to do something new? That's not even cool anymore. It's like, what? Like nobody even like where does this unsolicited hate come from for people that are being original and doing
Th-
their own thing?
those who can't often make fun of people that do. That's
Mm,
Toshi in a nutshell. He
Toshi.
can't rap. He can't rap. He can't dance. He can't hoop. But he has a big opinion about that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I liked the visuals of his filmmaking. I mean, but did I like the story? No. But he can't rap. Ain't never gonna rap. Don't paint. You know that shit. So boom. I mean, it's whatever, man. So they make fun of people. Uh,
People on the internet are just fucking weird too.
they
I
are.
think that's it. I think
There's
that's it.
They
the
want to say something funny.
and a lot of
Hey,
times people will
it
say
is funny
mean shit
sometimes.
thinking it's going to
You're
be
right.
funny and it's not,
Yep.
you
You
Yep.
want to
know.
get likes, a thumbs up on Reddit,
Yeah.
the
Arrows. Up arrows.
arrow up arrows on Reddit. I love Reddit so much, man. It's so fucked up. Um, but to counter the counter argument to Primo Jab is you are kind of wrong, but right at the
Mm,
same time.
okay. How?
A lot of people have copied the carbon copy of Rock and West Side Gun to make it in this lane. It might be a tad bit
Dig
different.
down that chamber. Exactly. Okay, so
Yes,
you're going
it could.
into it. Yeah, keep
Yes.
going.
So a lot of success
I
and people
disagree
will
with
pick
that, but
up.
keep going.
Yeah, but a lot of for a reason. I'm trying to get vinyl pressed. The music that I make is vastly different in a lot of ways than everybody else's shit, but I think it's better. So these other people that have a more hip hop sound, who have not really all the way copied other people, but they have a more, I guess, sound that is more rooted in the roots of hip hop. But to me, sometimes it's boring. Um, they get more credit than me, or they get, or it's not even creative. They're saying the same shit just a little bit differently, but everybody says the same shit with just a little different shit. I'm experimenting this and doing that and that, just like the whole Brock album. This is really experimental, It's really creative. It's something different. Some shit people haven't heard before, but you don't get no credit really for that. You know what I'm saying? But the other people who have kind of very, very similar, something new but different, something old but familiar,
Mm-hmm.
they get more credit than people who are creative. But I think that's because I'm marketing myself to the wrong people. I
When
keep on forgetting.
when you
Yeah.
say credit, are you talking about like the value that that person has to the distributor or the record label, so to speak?
Yes.
Or
Yes,
okay,
and with fans
so
as well.
so remember something. Even when you're talking about Copenhagen crates or Rap de Winkle, when you're talking about,
So
they're businesses, right?
Yes, yes,
And they fall under the same need that a major record label has. They need to make profit to continue.
true.
So it's much more difficult for a small label to take risks and chances than it is for a major record label who generally doesn't take a lot of risks and chances, right?
Yes,
So when you find yourself kind of in a very specific niche of an underground lane,
yes,
a lot of times you have to build that. And it's not until you create your own wave that people are willing to give you that opportunity.
mm-hmm.
So, if you find a way to drop an album and you pay for it, you get it done, cut, and it sells fast, that's going to tell Dope or somebody, oh shit, we can fuck with that. It's an investment that's going to
Let's
be
get with
safe.
Lukey. Yeah,
It's not typically the
absolutely.
style that we would do, but he has a fan base.
You just said the
So,
key word too, man. Safe. They gonna go with you, or they go with the
there you
safe
go.
and
bets.
no
They
one
go
no one
based
can
You
off
said it
afford
of
to
better.
no one can afford to have a flop.
no, not right now. Not coming
So,
out of pocket in this
And
global
that's
recession.
when
and
Mickey
that's
Diamonds is selling out in an hour,
Huh, didn't he?
then record labels like, Rap de Winkle and shit are probably going to reach out to somebody like that because they're like, dude,
Absolutely.
we know we can get shit done with that.
but
Bulletproof
yeah,
bathrobes.
but why? But why? Definitely. Shout out to Mickey Diamond. That's a good dude. He's a funny dude as
Hey,
well.
No,
Mickey
absolutely.
on fire
Yeah.
right now, man. Bulletproof bathrobe. If you ain't heard
But
that yet,
That dude is
check it
dropping
out.
so much shit.
action
You
figures.
got
I gotta get the action figure. I hope
yo,
it's
his
not
action.
gone.
Oh, you
Uh-huh.
can't get it.
No,
It's
The
it's
gone.
gone.
It's
action
gone.
figure gone already. Yeah, that
Mhm.
thing
Fuck,
gone.
man.
I mean, reach out
Maybe,
to Mickey. Maybe
maybe,
he got it.
yeah,
But
yeah. Pause. I kind of want to play with it with the Luke Cage figure. You know what I'm saying? And the Iron Fist. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Like make it like a little movie, like I used to do. Yeah,
yeah, I need you
that'd
to
be
do
fire.
those shows again. But that's a whole nother thing. Keep going,
I
Carl.
know
I'm
you.
sorry. I'm sorry I cut you off, man. To shout out Mickey Diamond in his latest efforts.
No, I think and this is in any style of music, it's the same. When you're not the norm for that particular label, it's going to take something for you to be able to kind of get that credit.
Yes. Um. Okay. Boom. Listening to matter of fact, the people on Patreon, we will send you the Brock Landers. Okay, my one of my best friends in the world. You know what I'm saying Brock Landers. We on this experimental label called Strange Gibberish Records, and we still kind of rep it, even though it's not really around anymore. Me, Turtle Hands, Prissy, Fat Ross, Brock Landers, a whole bunch of producers. Can do the Sampletron, Loophole. All these guys were on this. Look, Morbski was on it to begin with. A lot of people was on this Strange Gibberish recording shit, but me and Brock, we like was similar but yet different. And it's like a lot of overtly different experimental hip hop. If you're on Patreon, I'll send you the link to the BX Broccoli album. It really is going to be entitled Brock Landers versus Planet Earth. I keep on forgetting who our fans were. When we did a festival every year called Strange Jib Fest in Orlando. And yeah, I mean, everybody in there was nerdy, white kids, punk rockers, hardcore people, you know what I'm saying? Like boom, skateboarders. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it wasn't targeted at black people, but the black people that were there was either like people that liked Seven Dust. I'm saying they might dress like regular like we do, but they was really liking stuff like that. They might be, yeah, they was regular dudes Or it might be a black dude with a perm in his head like Danny Brown had. You know what I'm saying? And that's for the people that was really fucking with us heavy, who paid money to go to the shows. Not saying I'm marketing myself to them. That's the people who liked us. And it would be people that never liked hip hop a day in their life. Loved me and Brock. So I keep on forgetting that's the people who was holding me down. That's the people who were saying, "Oh, Lukey Cage, you're like the best ever. Brock, you're the Puerto Rican nerd version of Big Pun." That's the people who were saying all that type of shit. It's not the people out there who was wearing North Face jackets and Tim boots. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I have to remember that's the reason why these vinyl labels ain't fucking with me.
Well,
Yeah.
hold on. I mean, another thing, Lukey, and I mean, there are two things that you just said that I'd like to unpack there. I mean, number one, absolutely fuck with the people that fuck with you. That's number one. In whatever you do, you just need to be yourself. Again, going back to what we were talking about or what I was talking about earlier. Whatever you do, you need to be yourself. And people who fuck with you for being yourself, that's the people that you need to market to.
100%.
So figure out that distill it down to its purest roots and then start doing targeted marketing towards that. You know what I mean? Keep doing yourself. Don't be making stuff that's just like, hey, yeah, I'm making this specifically for them. No, you make stuff specifically for you, and they're gonna gravitate. They're gonna gravitate to you.
I don't know how to make stuff.
Well, no, I'm just saying. I'm just saying at any and all points, because previously, for example, when you made sex music and all the other stuff, that was you trying to make something towards somewhere else, right?
It was kind of, but that's definitely. I'm the dude that made a song.
It's
Porno
still something
flow.
Yeah.
Right. I was definitely. That's definitely my lane. That's the easy shit for me to. If I want to write some freaky shit, nasty shit, I've had sex with over 300 women. I could easily write all this shit.
All right. Hey,
I never caught AIDS, herpes, chlamydia.
Hey, salute.
Thank you, Jeebus.
Yeah, you caught one STD, and it's called Lucy, and she will be around for 18 years, brother.
Real shit. I love her so much, man. Oh my God, y'all. Yo, I don't got her today, and I miss it so much.
No need for penicillin.
No. But here's the second part to what I was saying, man, because that's all well and good. But what is most important to you in this thing of ours, man? What are you trying to accomplish? Are you just trying to be known? Are you trying to be famous? Are you trying to get paid? Are you just trying to keep it real, quote unquote? What is your end goal? What is your ultimate objective? Because that's what you should be trying to do at all times.
And it's the one question most artists do not answer.
Do not know. Exactly.
I got an answer. You know what I'm saying? First of all, let me divert this real quick. Okay, if the aliens come down right now and they be like, yo, boom, they're gonna ask one question. They ask why. Y'all need to motherfucking come. Pause. You need to tell them that I got the answer. You know what I'm saying? When they ask why, come ask me. I know I got it planned out. So boom, you ask me what I want in this rap game. I want it to be a great part-time job. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep my health insurance. I have off the weekends. You know what I'm saying? And I only have to work 8 hours a day. And then if this is a part-time job, getting paid for verses, getting paid for features. I hosted a show, got good money for hosting the show. I want this to be a great part-time job. You know what I'm saying? The podcast is a great part-time job. You have 2 part-time jobs right here and a full-time job. I'm going to get in the Jeep Gladiator, and then I'm going to go on Craigslist and go get grand pianos, you know what I'm saying, and sell them and stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is great. And I always wanted this to be a great. I had no qualms about being on 106 Park or what's the Direct Effect or nothing like that shit. I wanted it to be a great part-time job. Go ahead, Carl. I saw you go like that.
So yeah. So you don't have to have a job to have health insurance, right?
Right.
Yes, it costs
you can buy your own. No, it doesn't.
It don't?
I just no. There's tons of different plans.
You can get health
Eric and I have health
amount,
insurance. And neither of us have a job, quote unquote.
Yeah.
I mean, we're working, we're doing stuff.
Mm,
but neither of us have a job with health insurance.
mm.
Oh, I just went and picked out a
Yeah, you can do that.
plan that I
When
knew
I
I
used
could
to work on
afford.
set, that's what I did. I had my own coverage.
So,
It's
like,
nothing.
scenario, let's just say podcast starts making ad revenue, people start buying this insanely dope merchandise that we have.
That's just
You
fucking
mean you
fly.
mean
Wait,
that
wait,
brand
wait.
new olive
Show the tag
drab
inside. Show the tag
That's
inside.
what I
this
needed to do.
branded
Hold on.
shirt
With
from the
our
first
own,
collection?
where am I doing?
Oh,
With
there
our
it
own
is. Now it's in
label,
there. Oh, look at that. That won't even
right? Okay.
scratch your neck when you're
That's what
at
I'm
whatever show.
saying.
You know what I
That's
mean?
what I'm
That's
saying.
amazing.
Hey, yo,
So
yeah,
let's say it starts making enough money that I don't have to worry about income. Well, I'm going to pay for my own insurance. I don't need to
Absolutely.
have a Kroger job or something like that to make sure that I have health insurance. If I'm making enough in this to pay my bills and to cover my health insurance and cover my car insurance and make sure I got food on the table, then this is what I'm doing. This is now my full-time job, right?
Yep. Yep.
So again, rap can be that, and it is that for quite a few. I promise you, UFO Fev isn't working a day job, is he?
nah, I doubt it. I serious. No, he does
Right?
not.
Right?
He has a lot of
Mickey
shit to
Diamond
By the
do.
ain't
way, shout
working.
out to UFO Fev, who was on the radio. I want to say it was 96 something, hot 97 or something.
Where up in New York?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they played him like 2 o'clock or 2:30 sharp in the afternoon
Oh,
and
that's dope.
ran his record. Yeah, like midday in New York. So shout
That's
out to
major.
him. Yeah, he was on a live and he was really fired up. So
That's
anyway,
major, man. Shout out to Feed, man. You
And he
know,
but
deserves everything he deserves. That's
yeah,
a great guy. Go ahead.
so monetarily, you can do whatever you want and still not have to be linked. Don't think you have to have a part-time job to be able to do the things that you want.
I honestly love to work. In all honesty, I have no problems ever going to clock in place. It might be a character flaw on my behalf. It might be the disciplines I had growing up as a preacher's kid, waking up every day the same amount of time. I am not one of those guys who sits there and hits the alarm and lays in the bed some more. I am a guy
mm,
when my alarm hits 8:10, I get the fuck up, I'm in the shower, or I take a shit first, get in the shower, and I'm on to my place. I'm not one
Okay.
of those guys. I'm like a military. Go ahead.
pick
So
me,
I'm
pick me,
I'm
pick
oh
me.
okay, go. What you got?
Real quick, before you
No,
say
you got it. You
anything,
got it.
Carl, before all I gotta say is, why don't you keep that same enthusiasm and just direct it towards your stuff for you? What's
Um,
stopping you from clocking in for you? What's stopping you from hopping up every morning and being excited about what you're going to accomplish for you?
it's going.
Stop giving your energy away to these people. I mean, obviously right now you doing what you got to do to get what you need to get. But at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, when you devote that energy towards something else, like this, for example, the podcast, your music, whatever the case is, you're gonna see the results, man. And
True
that's
indeed.
that's that's way more worthwhile than going and making somebody
Mandalay
else
money.
yeah,
Yeah.
money. You know what I mean? Like, for
Like,
example, what
yeah.
what they say, some guy was walking through a parking lot and his boss pulled up with a Tesla. He said, "Damn, that's a nice Tesla." He said, "Yeah, thanks a lot. Keep working hard and I'll have another one next year."
True.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Here's what has to happen. Um, I have to have repercussions, and it has to be um something that I will miss out on
Mm.
financially and opportunity wise with deadlines, because I'm not gonna get in trouble if I motherfucking don't do this verse.
You
No
need
one paid me for
structure,
it.
is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
no one paid me
So
for it. So it's
so
like,
I
yeah,
hear what you're saying. That's real.
so then you need a specific type of personal assistant. And what that means is if I'm going to free myself from a regular job, I have to hit a pay level that's going to be able to include a full-time personal assistant
Yeah.
that's going to keep me on schedule, going to keep me motivated, going to hold me accountable for the things just like a personal trainer would in a gym.
true.
Okay. And so that helps you be able to set that goal and say, okay, I know I'm not going to be able to quit a full-time working job until I make at least this much money,
Yeah,
right? Because
that's real.
I was going to say, if I told you that, next year we were going to make $100,000 each off of this podcast, would you feel like you needed a regular job?
I would until I saw the $100,000 roll in.
Well,
Until I
but
started seeing
getting the
the
regular
signs.
checks.
Yeah, the
Right.
signs of it coming in. Absolutely. I mean, because that's the real thing, and I think that's what you're saying, Lukey,
And that's
is
not
that
realistic. I'm not
yeah,
trying to
that shit
promise
that is
anybody.
real. I mean,
It's
who knows?
possible, but
You don't know
it's
what's going to happen
improbable.
in these next
I'm
16 episodes. Who
I'm
knows?
strictly talking hypothetically though.
Of
Just,
course, you're right.
if
It
we're
could
looking
only be
at,
50,000 each.
because there again, like for me, I'm
25.
I'm the same. I every day, 4 o'clock in the morning, I was up, into work by 6, work 10-hour days, 7 days a week. Sometimes when I was a coordinator, I was
Yeah,
constantly on,
crazy. Yep,
right?
yeah,
I,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm I'm into grind. But I'm also that
Hmm.
stupid ass motherfucker that would then come home and work on a lightsaber for 4 hours and then edit audio for 2 hours and then get 3.5 hours sleep and get up at 4 fucking o'clock in the morning and go back to work.
Mm.
So by cutting out the work, now I can spend 8 hours working on that lightsaber, and I can spend 6 hours working on audio or video, or now I can add in animation. Now I can start to learn how to do, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So potentially with somebody that's as brilliant as you are, Lukey, and I mean that sincerely, if you had the time creatively, television shows, like animated shows. You don't think we could put a fucking animated show together that
Hell
would be
yeah.
fucking hilarious? You see
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Absolutely.
Like,
Mhm.
there are so many different avenues that you could take your talent and just work on your brand.
Right. Absolutely. Think
It
about
will
it,
get a
man. You
lot
could do
easier.
that character like you had, the Lukey Cage character with the Power Man joint. Like
Yeah,
that, you could do whole episodes of that every single day.
And
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 I
trust
mean,
me,
it
it's
would,
work.
man, yeah, of course it would be
It's
work, but it
work.
would be
I'm
work for
telling you.
you
hey,
and
yo,
it would be
bull.
work
But it's
building your brand and
enjoyable
your
work.
future. Yeah, exactly. You got to love
Man,
yourself.
And it's work. It works out even better now. I'm thinking about it like, because I got the whole costume of the action figure. I could like be the action figure come to
Yeah.
life or some shit now, yo.
Yeah.
Like
Like you could
real
do
sick.
the little stuff and then turn the camera on you and you just be
bang.
talking and then like there's so many
Yeah,
possibilities, you know what I mean?
he,
But that comes
he,
from you not being exhausted from
yeah.
giving your energy
Mandalays,
elsewhere
yeah.
and being able to come in and take some time. And it doesn't even have to be like you need to spend all day doing stuff for you, you know what I mean? Like, but you just need to be able to put some time towards doing what you need to do for yourself. Because like Carl said, man, you got too many dope ideas. You're too much of a dope, unique, original individual to not be monetizing your originality.
Thank
Full
and
you,
and
circle. There
and
we go. We
profiting
came full
profiting
circle.
off things that you love.
Dave
That's right.
Chappelle.
And
Because
profiting
I
off
think
of
there is
what you love.
nothing wrong
Absolutely.
with profiting off of doing something that you love. I don't think there's
True
Absolutely
anything
indeed.
right.
wrong with that at all.
Totally agree.
True indeed. Here is an idea that I had. The Lukey Cage show. A kid finds the action figure on the side of the road.
Okay.
He takes it home. He likes it a lot. He puts it on his bed. He wakes up, and all of a sudden, I'm on the bed, looking at him like in the the Luke Cage outfit. I said, "What's up, nigga?" He's
Wait,
like,
what are you doing?
"Oh,
This got
yeah,
Wait,
very
hold on.
creepy.
I was just
Wait.
about to
yeah."
say, is this
He
footy
puts it.
time again? Are
No,
we
no, no,
having
no, no.
footy
Feedy
time
time.
again?
Feedy
Eerie
time.
time
No,
again?
no. Okay, he lays me on the
Eerie
Feedy
bed,
time
time?
and
and like,
fitty
yeah,
time.
Feedy time and eerie
yeah,
time?
yeah, yeah. It's, no,
The
no,
kid
not at all,
wakes up
not at
and you
all.
smelling his ear like, hey
Nah,
kid, how
no,
you doing? I'm
I'm on the
Luke
foot.
Cage.
I'm in. No, no, no. I'm on
Ah!
the foot. I'm on the foot of the bed because he left me on the bed, and he just
Oh,
sees me.
Let's
They
play.
start yelling, yeah, and I'll be
Jamal.
like, yo, where the fuck am I?
pause.
Yeah,
That's where you
yeah.
put pause in.
Pause. There you go. There you
That's
go.
a pause.
It's
Yeah,
definitely a pause, yo.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So I tell the
uh,
kid, where the fuck am I? Blah 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 blah. What time is it, man? He said it's 12 o'clock, and he's like, man. I said, hey, you my action figure? I was like, nah, nigga, I'm Lukey Cage. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? What? Say, who you
Yo,
staying with? Just me
Make
and my
this
mom.
show right
Yeah.
now. Just
Well,
you and your mom, huh?
yeah.
Where's she
What's
at?
your mom
in.
look like? What's your mom
Where's
look
your
like?
mama look like? Have you
Yeah.
ever smelled her seat when she got up?
No, this is for you. No. This is for you, Primo Jab. I said,
play the dad.
It's noon. It's noon. What part of town am I at? You're in Stone Mountain. I'm in Clan Mountain. Said, yo, I need to call me Uber real quick. I need to go to Folly. And so, boom.
R.I.P.
So,
Hey, yo,
yeah.
I heard
No,
they made Follies into a lounge or something right now, man.
it is because I work close to there. So I
No,
take the
what?
Uber. Hold on. I take the Uber to Follies. It's not there anymore. So I'm like, what the fuck? They closed down. So I take the Uber back. So I knock on the door, back to the kid's house.
You go back to the kid's
Yeah.
house.
Word.
What's
The
your
mom
mom
answers
doing,
the
kid?
door. No, mom answered the door and said, "Excuse me, and said, I live here." And she's like, "You don't live here." And so the kid comes, says, "Lukey Cage, you came back." I said, "Yeah, man, let me in, man." Like this is how this whole first episode starts of me in this costume, my yellow boots.
I gotta watch
Just
this.
moving in.
Yeah.
I wanna watch
I live
this.
here. It's like, no, you. He's like, no, you don't. Who are you?
Ask
Why
your
you?
son, baby.
Yeah.
Ask your
The
son.
intro
So-
can be like one of those 80s sitcoms like
Dun,
Full
dun,
House
dun,
or something,
dun,
where it's just a
and
bunch
high
like a
five, yeah.
montage of different scenes of you interacting with
Exactly.
the family.
Mm-hmm.
Milk spilled all
Mookie in
over
the
the
shower,
counter.
peeling back
Mhm.
from behind the shower curtain,
And
like,
I still had the
"Ha, ha."
tiara on. I had the tiara on still the whole time, the whole entire time.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
You'd
But,
have your catchphrase like there's milk spilled all over the counter, and you'd be like,
Sweet
"Sweet
Christmas."
Christmas."
Yeah. I don't know, but that's what
Yo,
happens.
hold on.
When the mom
Is
walks
that really
away,
your
you gotta-
catchphrase? Sweet Christmas?
that's
That was Luke Cage's. Luke Cage used to say
yeah.
that all the time.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was
By
wondering,
the-
man. I thought
yeah.
y'all made that up right now. That's amazing. I was like, yo, sweet
We're like
Christmas.
this.
Then the
That's
freeze
hilarious.
frame. Sweet Christmas. Freeze frame.
Like you about to be a millionaire. Cash this
Yo.
man out right now.
Because he didn't want Luke Cage did not want to curse. He wanted black people not to curse, so he had
Yep.
different phrases.
Yep, he
like
wanted them
Sweet
to be
Christmas
different.
stuff.
Oh shit.
But
He was raised right.
whenever the mom walks away, she has a fat ass. I'm like,
Sweet Christmas.
and what else? So, but when I come back to the house, I'm
Yeah.
calling the police. There's a pedophile. I start running away. Like, yeah. But I go back around and I climb through the window, and then with the kids asleep, and I just go back to bed, sleep at the foot of the bed. That's
Oh
how
my
the first
God.
episode. That's how the first episode is.
This
You
thing-
turn back into a
this is
doll, or
sounding
do you
insane.
just sleep at the foot of his bed,
I just sleep at the foot of his bed,
like full size?
like full size.
He's
Yeah.
in like a single kid's bed.
Yeah. And so
Your
like,
legs are
okay,
hanging off.
episode 2 comes on. And so she sees me in the foot of the bed. Oh my God, I'm calling the police. The police come in there. I got a police officer. He has a gun out. But I turn back to the action figure.
What?
Like,
Hey man, hold on. Speaking of, sorry, I went to the Googles while we were sitting here talking about this, and apparently, yeah, man, it's a whole ass restaurant has taken over the bones of Follies.
yes.
Can't believe this, man.
Mhm.
I gotta go there. But no, hold on.
You're the
Fuck
you're the
this. I
really wanna
protest.
will
eat
not
there?
go there. Hold on, Joe. Let me. Oh man, we about to send it up out here. So check it out. I'm about to get down on them right now. I've never been, but here, there's this place. It's called Batsi, Batsi. It's 21 and up. Okay, 2-hour maximum seating. Red flag number 1. You can't. I can only stay there 2 hours maximum. Okay, so there's a 2-hour maximum
You
seating.
eat,
That's great.
and you leave.
You have tables there.
One
you have
check.
to have tables there.
One check for a party of 4 or more, so you can't split checks. Okay, these
Mm-mm.
are black people rules. Let's just keep going in this.
Definitely
not only-
black people rules. Go
That
ahead.
that definitely is. That is for people of the diaspora,
Shameless.
whether they are Latin or African descent or whatever have you. Only we're the only people that try to split a check like that. So they're making it explicit that one check for a party of 4 or more, son. Don't come in here and try to split the check. But then here it is even more. Their Jim Crow ass rules to ensure a quality experience for all of our guests and to meet our standard of service. We kindly ask that you respect our dress code. A dress code at Follies? How dare they? But anyway,
It's not folly.
it's not. Oh no, it's not. No flip flops or slides. No hats.
That's
No shorts.
That's a reason.
No tank tops, no graphic t-shirts, so I can't go there wearing rapper merch, man. Fuck that. This is pure this is exotic clothing that none of y'all even have, man. You missed the drop. How dare you try to ban me?
You gotta
Uh,
go on
can't
eBay.
wear sweatpants, can't wear jogging pants, can't wear a
Yeah, I'm out.
sweatshirt or hoodie. What? So you basically, yeah, y'all on some. This is a pretty exclusive uh clientele that they're looking for. See, and here we
It's
go,
on
full
Buford
circle
Highway.
again. It's
It's
on number
not
one.
gonna
It's
be.
on
It's
Buford
not.
Highway.
It's not. Nah, it's not gonna be
I'm not a
there.
fan. I'm not a fan of this, man. I got to ride by there and disrespect they whole venue. Absolutely. But yeah, if you're in Atlanta, don't go there. That's what I'm gonna say. Have I ever been there? No. But just judging off the rules and everything I saw on
Oh
there,
my God.
you don't want to go there.
I have a great idea.
What's
Like
that?
boom, the next day when I wake up on the foot of the bed, you're like the uncle or some shit. And then like,
I got the
yeah.
mustache.
Then
Let
I'll
me
be
stop
like,
by.
yo, I'll be like, yo, man. So who the fuck are you? You got a gun to me or something like that. I'm Luke
Why
Cage,
you in
man.
this house, fool?
Yeah, all I wanted to do was man leave here and go to Follies, man. Follies closed. Like, wait, Follies is closed? Then we gotta get in the car.
We
Yeah,
investigating this shit
yeah.
right now.
And you read all that shit. You read all that shit. You
Mm-mm.
read all that shit, yo.
That's the second episode right
Yeah.
there.
And then
We going to Batsy
mhm,
ATL.com and
word.
we going in there raising hell.
Then Carl pulls up and is like said, is this Folly? Like, nah, man, they
Man.
closed this shit. Word, who are you? And who's this guy in these yellow boots?
And these
Not
yellow
your
boots.
yeah, who's this guy in these yellow
Hey,
boots? Not
but
your
I
Lee
will
Gray
tell you
boots.
this. I will tell you this though. If you're ever in town and you're looking for something to do along that line, get with me. Hit me up. Send me a DM, man. We going to Rain. We at Rain now. That's the new headquarters. That's the hangout. Um, DM me for more details.
True
Rain,
indeed. True
Rain
indeed.
ATL.
True indeed. Shout out to my man Black Seed. Black Seed, he got a no, Black Seed's dude from Buffalo, we see at every show.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Shout out, buddy. I didn't know that was his
Yeah,
name though, but I know exactly who
yeah,
you're
Black
talking
Seed,
about.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
Word.
dude.
He's a really
He
good dude, man.
always there. Yeah.
Always. In the front, he'd be happy in the beginning, then he get a little drunk and he got that scowl on his face and he bobbing his head to the music, yo.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah,
He's
that's
up
him.
there front. He's up there with at the Jay Worthy show, up there with Carl, yo, where everybody throwing blood up. Everybody thought Carl was the leader of the blood.
KR.
Yeah,
KR.
KR. Yeah, KR. Yeah.
Sorry.
He
My
bull,
bad.
yo. Yeah, he bull. He got the red Toronto hat on and shit. Oh, did you know that what you was walking into? That Jay Worthy was Pyru? I forgot. But then you listen to his music, you always are gonna remember.
I was about to say, I don't know how you forgot.
Well, you
I
turn
mean,
on one song, and like, yeah, dude, definitely gonna remember, yo. That Jay Worthy definitely, yeah.
he hit it up pretty much every
I
song that he has. He drops something that makes sure that you know.
I blended in.
You did,
Of
but
course you
still,
did.
I
You're
mean, I
welcome.
could have come in all blue.
that would be a bad
You
idea.
probably would have stuck out. No, that's the other thing, man. I mean, ain't nobody on that.
They ain't, but still,
Ain't
they're gonna be like, they had a lot of motherfuckers in there throwing up mad gang signs. I'm out there
that's cool.
looking, Carl's looking this way, smiling,
For them.
and Bob, I'm like, yo, what's up, Carl? And all of a sudden, you see all them dudes behind Carl throwing up blood, crazy. They stacking like a motherfucker. I'm looking at Carl.
Carl's
Like,
just there. Hey guys, how's it going?
at
All
the
right.
time, that's my boss.
That was why it was
Well,
hard
say-
though, because Carl just was in the mix of action, just kicking it, having a ball,
You're having a ball, man.
having a great
It was
time.
a great
Yeah,
show.
but that's what this thing is about, man. Like
Mhm.
again, that goes. Here we go. We another full circle moment, man. Like
For
this is for
sure.
the people who like what they like, man. So that's who you reach out to. That's who is going to embrace you, and it's from
Mhm.
all walks of life, man. People don't look like how you think they're gonna look, and you can't judge a book by its cover. I mean, shit, my comic book knowledge is probably more on in crazy official than a lot of people would expect. As a matter of fact, I remember I got to speak to Coheed and Cambria. I talked to his wife. I forget her name, but she's an author. Chandra, I'm sorry, Chandra. She's an author. She has a comic book that she wrote, and I was, interviewing her, talking to her. This was at my day gig, and after the interview, one of the Coheed and Cambria fans walked up to me and was like, "Hey, man, how'd you know all that stuff, man? Like, I mean,
I
you
be doing
you,
that
you
stuff.
seem like you're really interested in stuff." I'm like, "Yeah, because I am." Like, what you think I don't know? I don't know about comic books because I look like how I look. I mean, sorry that I don't, come across as somebody who is a rebel to society and an introverted loner, leave me alone, Dottie. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I mean, yeah, I like what I like. I'm into what I'm into. And I think that's
Mhm.
what people need to do is just move accordingly, be unapologetically themselves, and like what you like, do what you do.
Niggas are afraid to be themselves. A
That
quote
is
from
true.
Jay Z.
Hey,
You know what I'm
that is
saying?
true. That is true. I never
Um,
embraced that though because I mean, as a shorty, I've always been myself. I know, that's a strength and that's something I'm definitely going to instill in young baby Jab, man. I mean, like what you like, do what you do, and be unapologetic about it, and never go with the crowd, because you know lemmings run in a crowd and they jump off of hills and they die. So you don't want to do that.
it's fucked up.
That's not fun. No.
Geronimo.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you see a bunch of people standing in line, and this is something that I do, I got it from my father, but it's something that I love doing. I never stand in line. I see a line, I walk to the front of the line and make sure that there's not a second shorter line up towards the front or another door.
Or
Because
that's not
people
the line you should
or
be
that
in.
that's not the line because people unfortunately have a tendency to do the simplest thing, right?
Hmm.
That's just human nature, that's not a diss towards humanity or whatever the
Nope.
case is, but it's something that I've observed, man. People will just get into a line and you'll walk up to them and be like, what you waiting in line for? They'll be like, I don't know. "Well, then why are you waiting in line? Because everybody else was. What? Get out of here. I ain't
Cookout.
on that. I ain't on
Cook.
that.
No cookout. Got the two lines.
Yeah,
And like
exactly.
sometimes the line to the outside, ain't nobody in that joint. I just cruise around to that just like a line. Yeah. Then
Or
everyone
just
then
park
there.
your car and go inside.
I I'm
There's no line. That's the
out
other part. A lot of
inside
people
be
are
closed.
lazy.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For example, I'm just saying that may not be the case. Sometimes it's not the case, but a lot of times people are lazy. I was looking at something the other day. Uh, there was a line of people to go up an Escalade at I think it was a Baltimore Ravens game or some shit like that. People were 20 people deep waiting for the two escalators to go up, and there were only six people trickling up
Well,
the
the
stairs.
stairs.
Trickling up the stairs. You fat fucks.
America.
Yeah, man. Like, come on, man. Take the path
America.
less traveled.
Hmm.
Fuck yeah.
Exert a little effort. See what happens. You'll separate
Yeah.
yourself from a lot of people because people
Hey,
don't exert effort. People don't take the path less traveled. It's a fact. That's not a diss towards anybody. That's a fact.
yeah, they
People
do.
do the bare minimum. Just think about it. How many times do people, and here we go again with my pet peeves. How many times do people come up to you and ask you something that they could easily just fucking Google?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Dumb
Like,
questions.
come
They say
on,
there's
man.
no dumb
Dumb.
questions. But
Oh, I didn't. Who is this person? Why are you asking me? Why didn't you just Google it? You're looking at your phone right now. I see you got TikTok open.
hey yo, yo, yo,
Hmm.
yo,
The
yo.
fuck, man?
Carl,
I
Carl.
digress. I
Oh,
digress, man.
Carl. You know how many times when Kroger was 24 hours, that a customer would walk in and they like look at me and be like, are y'all open?"
Oh, no, no, no. Before I was in management, I was a butcher,
That would
right?
piss me
I
off.
was I was a meat manager, and I would be standing there in a long
Pause.
coat with
Hey,
blood
hey, check
all
out.
over me, and people would walk
Damn.
up with a name tag on, and people would walk up.
Do
You
you
work
work
here?
here?
You work here?
No, I just finished
Nope.
murdering people in aisle six. But what's up?
What?
The fuck? Of course I work here,
Bill
bitch.
without six. Yeah. It's really dumb shit, man. It really is.
It is
It's
irksome.
it's sometimes it's really frustrating. Other times it's just funny. Because people are really retarded. But I've had my retarded moments. You know what I'm saying? I
It's
can't say retarded,
again,
can I?
yeah. You've already said it, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I mean, it's not. Again, I feel like it's
Life
not
goes on.
something negative, but you're always going to go, and this it goes for nature. You can see it in ocean stream or rivers, anything. The path of least resistance. You're always going to seek that, right? Because you don't want to exert a lot of energy. You don't want to risk a lot
Try a lot. Try
to
hard.
move forward. Yeah, to progress. That's it.
And
But it's been proven time and time again that the people who do take risks, the people who do decide to travel down that rocky road or go through the thing that it might take you a little bit longer to submit something out of it, but after you've put in that effort, you're that much further ahead than the people that are just kind of slogging along doing the same old comfort zone thing. I mean, you don't get accolades by just being a part of the crowd, man. You don't.
you
That's
don't.
not going to happen.
And there's
You
no
gotta you
progress
gotta
without
take a risk.
failure.
Absolutely. No struggle, no progress, bro.
Hmm.
True indeed.
Period.
One of the reasons why I took this job, I work hard. I do right now. I take a couple steps back, like take a couple steps forward. Now, if I didn't have no kid, a couple steps forward would be quitting the job, make music, make a whole bunch of albums,
Mm-hmm.
blase, blase, blah. Try to go to Brain Feeder or some shit like that. Yeah, but like I said, the path of righteousness is a road that's traveled. Saying, but when you get to that heaven, there's different levels of heaven. Saying, but in the Bible, but like, boom, yeah. Shout out to Frank, due to my job, man. He told me that I was lost because I was going to the strip club. I was like, nah, man, I know exactly where I was. The
Let
blind
them
leading the
live, Frank.
blind. Yeah, I'm
I,
like, yo, man, boom.
I had GPS.
Hey,
True
man.
indeed. I
It
got
got me
there.
there
Jesus,
easy.
Jesus had hoes. Why are we being why are
Mary
we being
Magdalene, Mary Magdalene.
judgmental against the young ladies? I thought we were supposed to be
I mean,
accepting of each other.
he wasn't running hoes.
But
He
they were
just
his
knew a
friends.
few.
They were his people,
He
right?
knew a few.
Yeah,
He was
so
down
what?
there. He
I
was down there
mean,
with the worst.
Hey man, all I'm saying is that that whole stigma
no,
that's
I
placed
I
upon
I
certain
agree.
things, that's based off of other people's opinion. Just like I talked about before. We don't know that curse words are bad words until somebody says, "No, that's a bad word. Don't say it."
He told me that when you curse, a part of your spirit or soul dies.
That's
I,
not
I said,
true.
I said, bullshit. He got
Right,
mad.
exactly.
Yeah, but
Shut the fuck
yeah,
up, Frank. You wrong.
he says homosexuality is a spirit, all type of shit, and I'm
What
like,
about what about slavery
oh
then?
man, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know some certain shit. I don't want to
I
talk
mean,
to him
since we
about.
quoting all types of Bible stuff, Oh man, shout out to Queen Elizabeth dying, you know.
Shout out.
But
Slavery, Queen Elizabeth.
You
Yeah.
I
made it,
mean,
girl. You made it. Shout out.
hey,
Hey yo, Black Twitter, so-called Black Twitter, because
yeah,
white
whatever the
people are on
fuck
there
that
too.
is.
White
Yeah,
people are on Black Twitter. It's just funny Twitter.
yeah. Twitter. Let's just call it
Had a
Twitter.
full. No, it's not. No, you gotta call it funny Twitter or something because our Twitter people, they had
Ratchet
a
Twitter.
ratchet Twitter. There you go. They had a
Ratchet Twitter.
field day with this woman's death, yo.
I don't celebrate nobody's death. Number one, first and foremost, let me just say that. Like I'm not. Well, I guess if I was around when Hitler was around, I'd probably celebrate his death or something like that, or some sort of extremely
I will
King
still
Leopold
celebrate his
from
death.
yeah,
Hip
King
hip hooray.
Leopold.
Fuck that
Yeah,
dude.
King Leopold from Belgium. Fuck you. I'm glad you're dead too. I
Hmm.
mean, there's certain people that I'm sure I'm glad that their presence is no longer here on Earth.
Child
But in
molesters. Yeah.
general, yeah, child molesters, I'm glad all of you die. People like that, baby murderers, anything like that,
People
I,
that
I'm
I'm
fuck
glad
old
all of you
people.
die.
yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that. But like I said, I mean, like I'm not gonna be one of these people that's just going all out. Like, did you hear the news? So and such is dead. Like, it's like, I mean, even I get it. Don't get me wrong. I understand the whole. I'm anti-imperialist. I'm anti-colonialist. I know I'm quote unquote woke for all you young people. You know what I mean? Who just started learning about stuff. I'm being woke and shit. I guess, but I find that kind of disgusting to be like, yeah, that old lady's dead, fuck her, blah blah blah, all that crazy shit. Like, man, personally, I ain't never seen number one, I ain't never seen the queen do nothing but walk up and down a path, whether it's
Yeah.
a
She hardly do
staircase
anything. She
or
had some Yeezys
walking
on
out the
one
door.
time.
Right.
Yeah.
She always, she always dressed decent. She got her little dogs with her, got a purse. She just seemed like somebody grandma walking up and down the street. I get it. I know what the monarchy is. I know what the British Empire has done. I understand all of that shit. Don't Don't think I'm copping those pleas. But at the end of the day, I don't think a lot of people went to school because they don't realize that the Queen of England didn't really control policy for England. She's not the person that was setting policy. So I mean, all that excitement
I
and
mean,
all y'all cheering about that shit, it's kind of, I don't know, man. It's kind of petty. I mean, it was funny. It's funny as shit. Like looking at all the Irish people.
The
Shout out all
memes.
the Irish people who they were at a soccer game. They announced
Yeah,
it, and
lizards
they were
in a
like,
box.
yeah, yeah. What they say? Yo,
They saying lizards in a box.
yeah, they went crazy. They went crazy. They shout out all those African nations. I think Cameroon, uh shit, it's a couple of them that were former British protectorates, right? They were celebrating like, yeah, great, she's dead. The Indians, Pakistanis, they were like, oh, great, yeah, fuck that, we don't care, because they have a different relationship.
They
Imperialism
had
is
to
a bitch.
pay. They had to
Yeah,
pay for their freedom. Like they had to
absolutely,
pay.
with
They had
blood.
to dish out that and with money.
mhm.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah. Oh man, don't get me started on that. France.
Oh
But
yes, they still
anyway,
taking money from
still
motherfuckers.
taking money from people. But yeah, man, I mean, I get that. But I mean, I don't know. I just don't. You ain't gonna see me celebrating nobody motherfucking death like that.
If y'all watch the
I don't do
Commonwealth
that.
Games, which rival the Olympics,
Yeah, the
you'll see
Commonwealth Games are raw.
all those African countries that were taken over by the British Empire.
Mm-hmm.
And they
Do you
play
know
netball.
there were only 20 nations on this planet that Great Britain has not invaded, that the UK has not invaded. 20
That,
nations.
that place is small too.
Yeah. I mean, it was the greatest empire in the world for a while.
Mhm.
I mean, that's an absolute fact. Yeah, we could
Um,
we could dig into that. But anyway, yeah, I just
oh,
wanted to say, whatever.
but the
That
Queen
happens.
died. No Chelsea versus Liverpool this weekend.
Yeah,
So that
they
game, they
canceled
canceled all the
everything.
soccer games.
Now Prince Charles is going to be, or he's King Charles now, but that's going to be weird because I guess we'll
Yeah,
never
wait like
know
a year.
who he was fucking at Epstein Island.
Probably
You
not.
know, we'll never find that out.
Also, the Liz 2
You really think
on
we
the
were gonna
way.
find that out anyway?
Nah,
No,
man. Yo, boom.
no, we
But
were never going to find that out. Shout
okay,
out to Liz
boom.
too. Can't
Yeah, the
wait.
Liz
Oh, that would be
2
dope. Yo, the Liz too got to have the Queen of England on the cover.
with her eyes blacked out.
Oh,
With her eyes
Woo,
blacked
that's
out.
hot.
the X's.
That's hot with the X's over her eyes. Oh, that's
Yeah.
hot. That's hot.
Word.
You're
We
welcome,
gotta,
Wes.
hey, yo, we gotta tag Amani Caesar in this shit. Queen Elizabeth, eyes X'd out of the Liz 2 album cover with a third
Yeah.
eye. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be
Word.
it. Maybe.
The Liz. Yeah, that'd be crazy, B. What else? I was gonna talk about something with the Queen Elizabeth. I don't know. Yeah, but big up to she lived a very long life.
Yeah, that's the other part, man. She lived a
Yeah.
long time, man. She died at
96
96,
years.
man. Hey, man.
I'm
God
Got
bless
to
her,
do a
man.
lot. Conquered
Yeah.
nations.
Yeah, man. You did a lot, man. You did a lot. Salute to you. I'm glad.
Fuck with Princess Di and Meghan Markle, and she got to do all that shit too. And most importantly, no one has made a meme yet of the Queen Elizabeth's dead with the picture of Betty White instead of Queen Elizabeth yet.
Not
Yo.
yet.
That
Did you
would
guys
be hilarious.
Did you guys see the one that LeBron posted about
What?
Colin Kaepernick
Oh yeah, with
No,
little
what'd he
Dick.
with
say?
little Dicky in the picture?
What happened?
Yeah, so LeBron posts see, Kaepernick was right. He got blacklisted for telling the truth.
And he put little
Kaepernick, we're
Dicky's
with
picture
you.
up?
And then the picture is little Dicky wearing a 49ers like starter jacket.
Oh, that's hilarious.
with his fro out.
With his fro out.
I can see
And
the confusion because
honestly,
they do favor each other.
I'm gonna say that really isn't that far off, right?
They favor each other.
yeah.
They favor each other, man.
Kind of like when they do
that
the
just
Big
makes it funny.
Lebowski and Jesus and stuff like that, or Obi-Wan Kenobi and Jesus. I get it. I get it.
Little
but
Dicky,
anyway,
a whole Jew.
so
M80.
Kaepernick responded.
Yeah,
And he was like, "Thanks, Braun, but I think that's little Dicky."
LeBron was like, "Who
I didn't know
who
he
are you?"
responded. Yeah, I didn't know he responded, yo.
Oh, you're Cat. Oh, I remember you.
It was great.
That's
Yeah,
horrible,
that's wild.
bro.
That's
That is-
wild.
Yeah, but you're right. They do resemble each other a lot.
A little
Dave.
bit.
They do.
Shout out to Dave.
Black and
Dave
white
was actually
photo,
pretty
It
funny.
was kind of grainy. I could see it.
Yeah,
All right, I got to check
do you
this
think,
out.
Do you
That's
think? Do you
hilarious.
think that Colin Kaepernick,
I think Pete Rock
Jewish.
reposted it or something.
Probably.
Yeah,
Somebody
he said
did.
it was a robot though. He said it was a
Yeah, everything's a robot to Pete Rock. Come
robot.
on.
Yo, robot, man. A robot did that shit.
The
Yo,
robot did his
robot.
vocals.
I can't believe
Oh,
he did
that's
that shit,
wild.
yo. Yeah.
Hey man, he's special, man. He's a
I think
special dude, man.
that issue art that I did for that issue that we did was probably the funniest one.
Yeah, that's pretty
The
hilarious,
robot
bro.
The
with
robot in
him
the
in the.
booth. Yeah, that's a good one. That was a good one.
Oh, once again, shout out to M80 because I think that the Cannabis album charted on the Billboard, which pretty impressive.
He
I don't
loves to
know how.
flex.
I know he really do, yo. He loves to flex. Sometimes rightfully so.
He had
Because
it.
like he be doing this shit. This is 50-something-year-old rappers that he's really getting out there, getting money for them, paying stacks. And then our favorite rappers love him. Planet Asia love that dude. You know what I'm saying? Word. Boom. Yeah, so it's like,
He's probably helping Planet Asia make money. I'd love him too if he was making me money.
yeah,
But he'll
true
put up those
indeed.
posts where he'll show like a check with the name blanked out.
Yeah.
It'd be like for $20,000 from some record company or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll be like, see, this is what I tell you. If you want to know, hit me up. I can
True indeed.
consult. I can teach you how to make this kind of cheese. Like,
Yeah, that's how he gets that type of cheese. Because everybody who hits him, he'd be like, yeah, you pay me X amount of money, and I'll tell you more.
Yeah, but the
It's
record
a
labels paying this
pyramid
dude too.
scheme.
But also, I don't even know. I don't think it's a pyramid because the record labels are paying this dude still.
pyramid scheme.
And yo, and he made money off the last Eminem album and got a plaque.
Oh wow, how?
Yeah, he did something to get the
Oh, that's
plaque.
dope.
And
Hey, man,
M80
salute to him.
man, he got another plaque too. But also what I gotta say about this dude M80 man? Shit, I fucked up. If something. Oh yeah, congratulations to M80 because he's a father too. He's
Oh,
a
man.
girl dad. He had a baby a couple months ago, yo.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah. Word.
Mazel.
Congratulations to him and his wife. You know what I'm saying? Word.
That's what's up.
He's gonna buy the 2022 Maybach, but his wife made him said it was ugly, so he didn't let her get it. He didn't let her get it.
It really
That's
kind
funny.
of is.
It really was kind of ugly, man. Looked like a
I mean,
a bar of
I
soap or
understand
something.
what it does, but
But it was
Yeah.
two-tone, bro. It was a two-tone 2020 Maybach. It was kind of ugly, yo.
I was just
Yeah.
thinking, man. Just because you got the money to be able to buy stuff or to afford certain things, like I know maybe it's easier to say it when you don't have the bread for it, right? But at the same time, it's like, why? You know what I
Because he
mean?
already
Like,
had the Maybach. He wanted to trade the other one in to get a new one.
man, I
Yeah.
wouldn't even trade it in. I would have done some Kanye and Jay-Z Otis video type shit, like really junkyard Mad Maxed it out or something and made it like a one of a kind Maybach, you know?
Give me a motherfucking track hawk. I want a track hawk. I want a
Yo,
Jeep Cherokee.
that's what I'm getting for
Yeah.
the wife. That's our next car. We gonna get one of those.
That shit loud though, bro. Y'all want to know how to steal one of the supercars? Here's what y'all do. Y'all get the button. You know what I'm saying? You can unlock the car. Put that shit in neutral. Let it
And just push it down the street.
Push it down the street. Then turn that bitch on. It's gonna be loud as a motherfucker when you turn it on. So you gotta boom. That's your little lick wisdom right there. If you're younger out there trying to steal cars,
No,
put it
don't
in
tell them
neutral.
nothing.
I
They
kind of
out
feel
here-
like you've been practicing.
Nah, man, I ain't pushing no car. Know how hard I be working at work? I ain't pushing no car.
Yeah, Lukey too tired to steal cars now.
I be wearing copper
But give him
fix.
on his day off.
Yeah, no. I'm recovering. Look, I have the aspirin right here by the computer and ibuprofen over there. I be wearing copper fix on my knees.
Hey, yo, those
Know what I'm
copper joints, hey, I
They
swear
work.
by them. I love it.
Yeah.
They work. They
They
work,
really do.
man. Those things are official, man.
Yeah, so I'm not pushing no car. You know what I'm saying? Word. But the youngins out there, youngin told me to do it. Youngin at the job told me how to do that shit.
Yo, y'all know about the Kia boys, right? The Kia boys and the Hyundai
Hell yeah,
boys.
they still on the Kia boys. They was out there getting
They
it.
out there bad, man. I'm trying to tell you, it's dangerous out here. That's like, speaking of cars, I was looking at maybe getting a Kia for the wife, just to, because actually the Kia truck is dope, right? That thing looks raw. But at the same time, because of the whole Kia Boy epidemic that's going on out here, I mean, that's like going ahead and setting yourself up to get an insurance claim,
It's
man.
not
Like I
all
don't
of them.
it's not all of them,
It's
but
a certain ones that they can
it's
get
everything
easy.
up until 2022, I believe. It might even be 2021. But that's a lot of cars, man.
Yeah.
All it
Bye
takes is
bye.
a USB cable? Come on,
Bruh.
man.
That's just
That's
weird, huh?
wild. That's wild, bro.
Carl, you know about
Kia,
the Kia
Kia and
boys?
Hyundai, y'all fucking up. Oh, you don't know about the Kia boys, huh, Carl? Take your time and read and go check out. Go on YouTube and type in Kia boys.
Okay.
It's an epidemic. Basically, up in Milwaukee is where it's really the most
Heavy.
treacherous. But they figured out that certain late model Kias and Hyundais, all it takes is a USB cable, the end of the USB cable, to basically you can plug it into the keyless ignition slot and you can hotwire the car and be out of there. And so they just start stealing these Kias and Hyundais from around the Milwaukee, Wisconsin area, and just going on these sprees of just riding around in Stolos
Now, are these
doing
the
the
ones that
most.
you generally push button start?
Yeah, mostly
Because
they're the push button
my
starts.
wife has a 2016 Hyundai,
Oh
but
man, we shouldn't have said that.
her ignition,
Bleep that out.
no one's coming out here.
No, that's
Oh,
right. Yeah,
you're
they
right.
ain't coming out there. You got yeah.
And trust
Please,
me, if my dogs don't eat them, I'll shoot them. So,
there we go.
I believe Carl. I don't believe
but
some of you guys, other motherfuckers, but I believe Carl
Oh, I know
definitely
Carl
shoot
gonna do
you.
it.
Yeah.
kind of hoping, really.
He's like,
One
today's the
shot
day,
in a
huh?
moment. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I kind of want a legitimate reason to watch a
Yeah.
man bleed out.
There you go.
So,
Yo.
so, but hers, you have to have the key to start it. Like the key fob has a little flip out key, and that's the only
Mm-hmm.
way you
Put
can
it in.
start the car. Yeah,
I think the
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Kia boy,
try it
Honda
now.
boy. Don't try that shit. You might fuck your shit up, man.
Yeah, it's a certain way it needs to be done. I believe it's almost like peeling back the steering column and a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I
Uh,
mean, if you want to try it one day, I mean, you got time on your
Nah.
hand. You can
No.
figure it. You can
No,
figure it
man.
out.
It's just setting yourself up for getting maintenance done to the car that you don't
That
need to
is
get
true.
done.
That
Because a
is
lot
true.
of times stolen cars are fucked up when they bring them back or you get it back. You have to go get them repaired. You gotta take them to you better get Mako. Yeah. What's that Doom line? Better get Mako. What you don't know, Carl?
uh-uh.
Uh, uh, I don't know, man. He's talking about something lay low for the yayo, something. Better get Mako or some shit. He has some. Yeah, I don't know what it was he said. I don't know. Yeah, but a lot of times when you get these hot boxes or whatever, like boom, you gonna go rob somebody or you go crash it through a liquor store and just leave it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my homie Ishay. What up, Ishay? Yeah, that's how they stole a car, drove it through the convenience store, took all the
Rob the
money.
convenience
He
store
robbed the convenience store,
and then run.
but yes, but they had another car to load up the shit. Now here's what happened. They had a guy who was illiterate who got greedy and went back. He got caught. And he snitched on everybody.
Mm.
But he didn't know how to read. He didn't hardly know how to write because he's illiterate. So
That's what that
they made him.
means.
So he just wrote his name down on paper.
Oh, he
Like,
probably got off.
I don't know. I don't know that. I just know he did. I think 6 years.
Oh,
Uh,
well.
yeah.
Did he
I
get
was
his
like,
GED?
that guy I don't know, but Ishay, he's worked at Kroger. And I was like, bro, you won't hire nobody who had an assault charge in '96, but you'll hire somebody who robbed a convenience store? Like, what is up with that? Like, how do you
Things
get
that make
hired?
you go,
Mm-hmm.
Why you ain't hire nobody with an assault charge, but someone who like robbed a place get a job?
Yeah, personally, I mean, I'd rather hire people that may have had like some sort of violent victimless crime or something like that, um, as opposed to hiring somebody who's robbing a
That's
store. Because I don't know. I'm not trying to say that you're a predicate felon or that you're gonna, become a recidivist and do the same thing all over again. But it's, you don't put honeybees in charge of the honeybees. You don't what I mean? You don't put motherfuckers who eat candy in charge of the candy factory. Like, I mean, this just kind of basic thing. Don't I don't know. Temptation is a motherfucker, right?
True
I don't
indeed.
know.
They
That's just
hired.
my
They
thoughts. What do
hired.
I know?
They hired. But then my homie got hired. And, he worked for like 3 days. They said that you got red flag. Like, I got red flag. Why? They said you have a assault charge. But that was in '96. Something about the Olympics or some shit. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. And that was I think I was like in 2004 or five.
Yeah, that's whack.
Yeah,
After a certain point in time, like if somebody did something when they were a kid, or 10 years past, let's say statute of limitations is 10 years or something at least, at the most, rather, I don't know. But you got to let somebody live. I mean, nobody is who they used to be. In most cases,
No,
nobody is who they used to
100%.
be.
unless
And if
you're
you
a
are,
copycat super serial killer. Yeah,
No, then you're who somebody else
yeah,
was.
then you're somebody else. Then
but if they
you
never
want to
got
be,
caught,
yeah, you aspire to be somebody else. But yeah, nobody should be who they used to be. Everybody should be evolving and growing.
they
Um,
should be.
if you've gone 10 years and you're still on the same shit, if you're still doing the same things and that's it now, hey, if that's what works for you, sure. But I mean, you should have at least come up with a new iteration of what the hell you doing,
Yeah.
to make yourself better. You can't just be doing level one shit
Yeah.
at 10
What my
years
man
in,
said. My man said,
you know?
if you ain't made it to from weed to cocaine, they can do something wrong. Cat Williams said that shit. You ain't made it to weed to cocaine, motherfucker, in 10 years, and yeah, you doing something wrong.
Yeah, you still selling dubs.
When I got my first brick, I cried tears.
Now, if you're
That's
selling
like not.
2,000 dubs,
It
that's
is a different
different.
story.
Yeah, exactly. That's a level up. No, I just want to sell dubs. Okay, not just saying you want to just sell 10 dubs. You want to sell 2,000. Okay,
Yeah,
right on. But I
pounds.
digress.
If you selling pounds of
Yeah.
weed, then you always it's a very lucrative business. Uh, yeah, pills, weed, pills at one time was like so like it was insane.
Mm-mm.
But then
Yeah.
people was like, yeah, people were like dying over the pills,
Yeah. I
like
I I
overdose.
remember vividly when that was the jour come up out here,
Hmm.
and it was scary how quick motherfuckers would get money off of that shit. Like, it was scary, but at the same time, like, literally the switch just got hit one day, and that's when you saw those bad batches hitting the
Oh
triangle, what
yeah,
they call that North Fulton area, Johns Creek, Roswell, Alpharetta, all that area, when they were all getting those bad pills. I mean, it was crazy. The same, it went from sugar to shit real quick. You
Hmm.
know?
that's whenever I guess homicide came out because they were selling fake pills
Mm.
and they was killing people.
Yeah, see, and
I
that's the worst
yeah,
part, because congratulations, you came up. You made a couple bucks. You killed all your clientele though. Like, but
Worst business model
so
yeah,
ever.
yeah, your business model is terrible.
but some
Stupid.
people I
It's
my
like the
homie
Joker's business model.
yeah
I'm gonna take
where
over their business and kill all the customers. Ha 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 ha.
wow.
Okay.
I heard the first person I heard about fake pills or told me about fake pills was Taz. Saying
Oh, word.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, what?
Yep.
And he always would say then about the cocaine it was laced with fentanyl, the heroin it was laced with
Yep.
fentanyl, and he's like, why are you killing your customers if you're lacing your drugs with fentanyl? I was like, bro, they're just not mixing it correctly.
Yeah.
They're doing
They're
they're
stupid
not trying to they're not trying to kill their customers. They're lacing it
to
cause
cut the
to
cost
there you
Once
go.
and to
again,
make more
or
Yeah.
profit,
once
but they're
again,
getting
it's the
greedy
path.
or they're just not knowledgeable.
Yeah, ding, ding, ding. The path of least resistance. They're taking what they think is the
The
easy way.
shortcut,
They're
yeah.
not doing the correct due diligence, and they just putting out shit, whatever it is, shit product, and that's that. I mean, and that can be applied. That doesn't just have to apply to these this
True indeed.
nefarious business that we talking about. That can be anything. Like people putting out merch, for example. You putting out shitty quality T-shirts. I wash it, and the logo fades away after one wash. That's terrible. But you
Yes.
selling it for the same 40, $50 that somebody else is putting out a quality work. I've had this shirt for shit 6 years.
Mm.
5 years at least. What is it? 2022. So yeah, 2017, 18. When did this come out? 18 maybe. So four
It's
years.
Supreme Clientele, yeah, 4 years.
Yeah, blind tell.
It's still
So
looking
I've
great.
had it, and it still looks good, man.
Hmm.
Because it's quality product, man. Like that's all you got to do, man. Put out quality product, man. People gonna fuck with you. Just like the Abyss merch, quality product.
Full circle. You're doing a great day,
Hey, man, full
yeah.
circle, bro. That's what I'm on.
True indeed.
It's unfortunate that I'm the model. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
No,
I
it's
ain't
not.
not really not at
That
all, man.
no, that olive drab looks really good on you with the anglerfish popping out at the pocket. That's dope.
True
That's a
indeed.
dope looking shirt, man. Hell yeah. Get one while you
Cool.
can because when they're gone, they're gone. It's only a limited run. And I love that idea, man. Like, be unique. You know what I mean? Everybody don't have to have the same shirts. You ain't gonna see everybody in the same Abyss shirt, but you're gonna recognize like, oh yeah, you've been listening for at least this long because you have
True indeed.
this episode. Oh, you got
Hmm.
that episode. I
You got
can't
in
wait
on
to see
that
some of the
run.
ones.
Okay.
Yep, I can't wait to see the future episode
Hmm.
shirts that are gonna come out. I'm
The
really
True
next
indeed.
excited about the merch, man. It's really a great idea.
the next drop's the So Fresh and So Clean drop.
I'm really looking forward to it. I don't even we shouldn't even talk about it anymore, other than to tell people that it exists.
Hmm.
Abyss merch, get it, wear
We're
it at a
working.
shirt.
We're working
Yeah,
hard.
yeah, it's looking good, man. You got it straight from the minds of Lukey and Carl. You gonna find some ill ass shit. I'm trying to tell you. I can't wait. I can't wait till I get mine. I can't wait.
True indeed. I can't wait. Can't wait. I can't. Who's better, Sleepy Brown or who other dude is be singing like that?
CeeLo,
Nah, man, it's somebody that's not from. Um,
Sleepy Brown, then, because you can't even remember the other dude's name.
and the other dude's like more popular. I forget. I asked somebody at work, who better, CeeLo? Not CeeLo. Sleepy Brown or. Oh no! Here's the question I asked, and the dude said Sleepy Brown. I was like, fuck out of here, man. Nate Dogg or Sleepy Brown?
Oh, Nate Dogg.
Nate Dogg.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Rest in peace, Nate Dogg. Somebody else was talking about, I think maybe that was, he probably asked you that off of Reddit or something. Somebody else was talking about Nate Dogg trying to blaspheme the name of Nate Dogg. I was like, y'all tripping, man. For
No.
example, one of the only fabulous songs I like has a Nate Dogg hook. I can't deny it. That's a dope
I'm a
Nate
book
Dogg hook.
reminder. You
Yeah,
don't wanna fuck with me.
yeah, Nate Dogg. Nate
Yeah.
Dogg and Ludacris, Area Codes,
Oh yeah.
classic.
This
Nate
is
Dogg.
where I wanna
Yeah. Oh wow,
be.
where I want to be. I
Right
forgot
up with
about
my
that.
loved one. Shade Stice. His only good
Shade
song.
Shice, his only song probably worth
Yeah, the whole
mentioning.
album is sucked. Desert Storm
Yeah,
was on this shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
Timberland
we
had
don't
us
care about that.
on that shit.
We only care about that
Yeah.
one song, "Where I Want to Be." I forgot about that song. Yeah, that's hot.
Lay Low. You better lay low.
Oh, I love "Lay Low." That's one of my favorite songs.
What's the other joint?
Shout out to
Hey,
East
hey,
Siders.
hey, hey.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, everybody
Sorry,
knows that shit.
I came in one bar early because it's uncomfortably long, the distance. It's like a
Hmm.
full four bar space before he even says anything.
Smoke
So yeah.
weed every day.
Yep,
Yeah, definitely.
exactly.
That reminds me of this is why I know Rock Marciano is a doomhead because he rhymes words like onomatopoeias and stuff. He said, somebody stole the most fat, shot little mom in the ass.
Pat,
He said
pat.
pat.
Yeah,
Fat and pat.
yeah. No, that was
Then
one of them hot
pat.
lines. Hey, yo, shout out Rock Marcy because he got a deal now with Timberland. So
The
he's
Timberland boots?
yeah, Timberland clothing, Timberland boots. Like they're doing a whole campaign, and he's one of the faces of that campaign. So that's dope. You know,
Nice.
I love it. Anything that shines light on people from our neck of the woods is a good look for all of us. So
Hmm.
True
salute to
indeed.
that man. Shout out to him and the Alchemist. Elephant Man's Bones is it's a cool album. It's dope. It's all right. Personally, I was telling somebody else this. It's gonna be a great year that we talk about 2022 as far as music that's come out.
It's going
But
to be a rough pick at the end of the year.
it's gonna be well, right now for me, I'll be honest with you, it's Fluorescent Mud is definitely better than the Elephant Man's Bones. Shout out Ty Ferris and Seb Bash. Fluorescent Mud is tough. That album is raw. And then that's followed up with No Liquor Before 12.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? That's the things that those are probably the three albums that I have in rotation right now. Then Forever Foul, I'm playing that. What else do I
Ala
have?
Preem and Uncle Fester.
Oh
Grim
yeah,
Day
yeah, Grim Day. Grim Day.
was super
Um,
dope. I love
yep.
that drop.
Oh man, I'm on that shit.
I just downloaded this Triple Black Diamond Part 2, Al Divino and SD Nat. Um, yeah, it's a lot of good music out here. Oh, the Mickey, and like I said earlier, Mickey Diamonds and Machacha, that bulletproof bathrobes.
He
It's a lot
said
of dope
he's
music.
just trying to get on the top 75. Dude, you were
Tuh,
on the top
shit.
75.
Mickey is he
He
up there,
climbed up
boy.
pretty
Damn.
Aggressively. But
Yes.
not only that, I mean, yeah, man, the umbrella, I think it goes without saying, man. The umbrella's working. And anybody out there who's comparing the umbrella to anybody else, suck a dick.
I mean you
Full
compare
circle.
them
Here we
to
go again. Here we go again.
you can compare
Stop
them
com-
to old niggas, like
I
old.
would. I mean, I wouldn't personally. I feel like they're doing their own thing. Everybody doing their own thing out here in the abyss right now, man. And nobody sounds like anybody else. And all of you fair weather fans who want to take a quick glance and say, "Oh, you're doing this like somebody else." Obviously, you have not seen the bigger picture because you are discrediting the works and the labors of a lot of people. Because the umbrella don't sound like Griselda. Griselda
Nah.
don't sound like the cloth. Uh, Brown Bag Money don't
Doesn't
sound
sound
like
like
the
the
Walkers.
Walkers. Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's just four. That's four. That's a solid collective of four different lanes you can go down and be like, yo, this
5.
is it. Five, Soul Assassins. I mean, the list goes on and on out here, man. It's a glorious time, man. It's a
Hmm.
lovely time. There's plenty of good music, plenty of good original music, original art, original everything. And if you don't really embrace it and appreciate it, and if you want to discount it, or if you just want to go for the lowest common denominator and call it the same thing, hey man, you're doing yourself a disservice, and fuck you very much. That's how I feel.
Indeed. Right now, they have the big three, Benny, West, and Conway. But there's another big three in my mind, Drew, Mock, and Fahim. And
Yep.
so right
Drew
now,
just put out another album,
so
killer.
indeed, Dollar
Yodney
Menu 4 came
Dangerfield.
out. Yeah. And Dollar Menu 4 came out with Fahim
That's right. Thank
and
you.
Maka.
Thank you.
I
I
haven't
did
heard either
download
of
that.
those yet.
I did
Yeah.
download that Dollar Menu 4. You're right about that.
It didn't cost $200 either. It's on
Nope,
streaming services.
that's what surprised me. That's why I was really
I
happy
thought it
to
was
do
gonna
it.
be. I thought it was gonna be $200 download on mycomi.com, some shit like that. But it
Nope.
wasn't.
It's available for us peasants, Lukey.
Real shit. But
Anybody can buy it.
always there's a way to get that shit free. All you gotta do is go on Reddit. The Black
Oh
Star
yeah.
album. Uh,
Have you heard that
I
Black Star album?
no, but they sent it to me on Reddit.
Okay.
Dude, I said I have beef with Tyler Quali. And he said, "Yo, what's your email?" And he sent it to me. I didn't listen to it though.
Yeah, I don't think I ever want to really hear it. Somebody asked me about that at the gym the other day, or I said the other day. Time means nothing to me. Uh, just probably 2 weeks ago. So I gotta start thinking of things before Baby Jab and after Baby Jab. So this was before Baby Jab.
ADBC.
Yeah, exactly, pretty much. Yeah, they were talking about, yeah, you heard that new Black Star? I was like, no, of course not. I don't, I'm not checking for it. Why? Because they put it on this website that I have to go and download a new app. Oh, but if it was on iTunes or if it was on this, you do it. I
Then
was
I'd
like, yeah,
listen to it. Yeah,
yeah, absolutely, I would.
absolutely.
Like, duh, of
Yeah, I
course I
love Black
would.
Star.
But
And
Just
it's
just
I'm
because
not
Talib
chasing
wasn't
after
very
it.
happy with us doesn't mean I wouldn't. I mean, I still listen to Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, boom. He ain't touched me though. Fuck Tyler Quali, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't listen. I don't listen to R. Kelly anymore, though, man.
Yo, we was at work. I swear this dude. What up, my
I
dude
stopped.
Eddie? At my job, this dude named Eddie. He played all the R. Kelly songs, but he also is a big proponent of
pissing on people.
G Unit.
Oh,
He plays all. I ain't never heard none of these G Unit songs, man. Like he had playing all these G Unit songs and all the R. Kelly songs I ain't heard forever. I'm like, yo, man, like.
Kel's got
Eddie,
a. Don't get me wrong, man. Kel's got a catalog, man. I mean, and
yeah, but I ain't heard them shit.
I used to be a huge R. Kelly fan, and I say that very loudly. Used to be. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not. I can't get jiggy to that shit.
Look, would I buy merch from R. Kelly? No, absolutely not. Okay.
What type of merch does he have? Like an umbrella to protect
well,
you
no.
from
I'm
getting
just
pissed on?
saying I wouldn't actively put money in his pocket. Right? I'm not going to actively put money in his pocket.
Exactly. Yeah.
But if the song comes on, I'm singing to it.
Oh, don't get me wrong, man.
Like, I'm just like, you know.
I have too many memories from certain songs, man, that if I ever hear them, I'm just going to have to.
And again, I'm going to use Michael Jackson. If Smooth Criminal comes on, fuck you. I don't care. Sorry to them little kids or whatever, but that song is fucking dope.
Hey,
I'm going to listen to it.
Mike got a dope catalog.
It's already there. It's already
I don't
written.
think Mike did shit.
I'm not touching the kids.
I don't think he even touched those kids, though.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
Maybe
Who knows?
He did.
I don't know.
But Dave Chappelle's skit about that shit was funny as fuck. Yeah. We let him watch.
My name's Mr. Jefferson. No. Don't you want to complain with me?
No. I don't know, yo. Well, fellas, let's wrap this up, yo. You know what I'm saying? Word, because we
get out of here, man.
Let's get we'll get another guest. We'll get a guest next week.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's all right. We didn't need no guests. It was just us, man. We just had a just a fun little conversation.
Yeah.
So indeed.
You know.
Tell us what you listening to on the Instagram page. DM us. You know what I'm saying? Make your video for the albums with no skips.
No skips.
Buy some merch.
Send it in.
If you want to talk about no skips, tell us what one of your favorite albums is. Primo Jab has a problem with albums with no skips because he be skipping.
I don't have any as of yet. I don't have an album with no skips, and it's really, it's really made me start thinking
Eric
very
B.
heavily.
And Rakim.
Nope, I definitely have several skips on a bunch of Eric B. and Rakim shit.
Supreme Clientele.
Yeah, I got skips on there too. Absolutely. I even got skips on the Purple Tape. Like, no, you know what? The only album that I probably wouldn't skip.
Donna Summer.
Nah, man, fuck out of here. Nah, man, it's fucking Into 36 Chambers, maybe. Okay. Maybe. Into 36 Chambers, Illmatic.
Water for Chocolate?
Never. I'd skip that whole fucking album.
I love that album.
Hear that shit.
I love that album.
I can't get jiggy to that shit.
I love that album, bro.
Oh, Pedro. My album, Pedro. I was gonna say that's a non-skip album, but there's like one song I think I skipped. Just one. But that's one. I think that's kind of my thing is like I'm so objective with everything I listen to, even the albums that I love the most. For example, Only Built for Cuban Links. I still have a song that I'll skip past to get to other songs that I want to hear.
Some albums I can't skip song. I can't because it takes away the whole thing of it. Igor,
I get it.
Creator, Solange, When I Get Home, Portishead, Third. I just can't skip songs because I just want to hear how it
flows. I get that. I get that.
The skips. I like to listen to Fly, even though I don't really like that song with Danny Brown. It still sounds good. I hear it. Yeah.
No, yeah, definitely. Yeah. I don't have any Griselda on a no skip list.
Shit, I gotta. The Purist. The Purist.
A lot of people say they like that Purist album, man. I mean, personally, again, that's not one of my favorite ones. No, that ain't one of my favorite ones. I wouldn't even put that up there in my top 10.
The Mock Homie shit, and then motherfucking Rock Marciano's verse. When he said shit, hit everything, shit, thought I was Petrovich. Yeah.
Nah.
I love that shit. I love that album. I love all those beats on there as well. But that was the time when Mock Homie was the third member of Griselda, not Benny. And I love that iteration
Yeah,
of that more than I liked it with Benny. You know what I'm saying? So
that's cool. That's
that's
cool.
bro.
I'll get back at y'all. I'll let you know. I got to think about it, man. I'm sure I have some album that I played back to front that I really like that. I just can't think of it yet.
Right now. Okay.
Yeah, and I'll find it. When I find
Mhm.
it, I'll get at you.
I have
So
a few.
stand by,
I have more than a few.
man. You're blessed. You're blessed to
Some
have those
Village,
feelings.
Some Village, Fantastic Volume #2. Love that shit. Oh man, Some
Hmm.
Village, Trinity Past and Present. People hated that album so much. That's one of my favorite. Vatane make no sense. The whole album. But I love that album so much, man. That shit is yeah, and they Black Milk made a lot of those beats instead of Jay Dilla. Come to find out. So
Hmm.
yeah, all that shit. Any final words for y'all before we get out of here? I gotta order me something to eat. I've been driving all day. Things I gotta order in.
What you got,
No,
Carl?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just, link in our bio. And honestly, the no skips, yeah, those all you have to do is send us the 30-second, or it can be a little longer. I had most of them have been 35 to 40 seconds or whatever. I think a minute for a reel. But really we want to keep them kind of tight. That's all. So, but you just send us the video. I'll cook in the music video and the album art and stuff like that. And normally I turn them out in a day. So as we're filming this, I've got one with Dan Beard coming out tomorrow.
Nice. Yeah, I
so,
can't wait to hear it. I
Yeah,
can't wait to hear it.
yeah,
yeah,
so y'all
it's a
motherfuckers
dope
don't be
selection.
shy.
Yeah.
Y'all don't be shy. Send us a video, man. Get on camera. Or
Hell
you can
yeah, man.
yeah.
It's interesting. I love hearing the albums that people love that much, man. It shapes, it gives a shape to and a personality to this place of ours that we live in, this abyss, man. Seeing what sounds, what tunes shape people's lives and their experiences, man. So send that in. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stand on Enter the 36 Chambers right now. I'll get back at you, but that's pretty much my no skip right now. Enter the 36 Chambers. I'll play that from back to front easily, definitely.
Indeed. All right. But well, thank y'all motherfuckers for tuning in this week. You know what I'm saying? Go buy some merch. You know what I'm saying? And remember,
Yeah, yeah.
girls can't get pregnant to the mouth. Wah!
Peace.
I mean, he's not wrong.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, please remember, go to our Patreon. There's going to be a ton of extra content. If you're just going in as a base level subscriber, we're going to give you all of the podcasts with the extra music added into it. You're going to get music videos whenever possible. We are also going to just add extra content in there for the base level. But we will have 2 other levels. The second level is going to give you a lot of extra content. And the third level gives you the merch. So you can get that one-of-a-kind t-shirt that's only going to be available on the Patreon. But you're also going to be able to get a certified investor's mug. Yes. If you want to check it out, you can go take a look at the Patreon. It's there. As well as a dope hoodie. So subscribe, follow us, support the podcast, share this information if you can. We really appreciate you fucking with us, and we'll keep bringing you more. Peace.